gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Building with BdoubleO. How you doing, baby boo? How you doing? This is a little different. I'm in my creative test world here, and there are some interesting things. So I've kind of cobbled this thing together, and I might not have done it correctly, but I think I've got it semi-working to where you can at least get the idea. There's this video that went up out on the Minecraft Reddit, and it just kind of showed this texture pack slash shader combination, which has been done, before. People have done this in the past, but this person, they just posted it on there, and it looks really, really cool. What you can do, there's a way to do where you can have a texture pack, a resource pack, and then turn shaders on, but then also have an add-on to that resource pack that adds like a bump map. So if we just sat here, I mean, I don't know if you can tell on this, and I don't think this is exaggerated as it could be, but if you can tell on this, it looks like some of these stones are sticking out more than others. You can see it a little bit on this side too. You see some shadows, and it looks like it's just in the texture itself, but as the time of day changes, so does the shadow on the blocks, which is really, really cool. Now, I believe in their video, they did it in 1.7. I wasn't able to get it working in 1.7. If you want this, I would just recommend going to the Minecraft Reddit, and it'll be on that first page probably. It's called Continuum. But I think it's really cool looking. I think the brick, this is just regular brick. I think this is one of the coolest looking out of all of them. This is like an ultra realistic pack, but what I was saying, they did theirs in 1.7.10, and this is I couldn't get it to work in 1.7.10. I could only get it to work in 1.9, and I think because it's in 1.9, you see some weird like texture blending here. See how it's all gritty? I think the obsidian is actually one of the coolest looking blocks, but this grid is kind of screwing it up, and you can kind of see the grid like here and stuff. Textures have changed over the course of the last few updates, so they're a little different. But you can see like the wood looks really rough, doesn't it? And the this is stone brick, looks really cool. But again, I'm having kind of that problem to where it's those fence posts look really cool too. Oh, that looks very cool. They're kind of waving. For some reason, they have like a waving shadow, but that looks very cool. It's just ultra, ultra realistic. What kind of stair is this? Stone brick stair? Or cobblestone stair? I'm not sure. But I wanted to show you some of the other blocks. So this is cobblestone, which is a really cool look, isn't it? Doesn't that look really cool? Like peering through that window. It's so realistic looking. Just be careful when you go to download this. Make sure you have like some form of, I don't know. I'm not very well versed when it comes to like pop-up blocking and ad blocking and stuff. But I was getting some nasty, nasty pop-ups trying to download this. So just user beware as you try to get some of these things. It's not, it's a little bit difficult at times. What other textures were there to show off? I know the coarse dirt looked pretty cool, but here's a good look at all that brick. And watch, like I'll change the time of day. You see all those indents? Let's go time set just day. And it all kind of goes away. All the bumps go away, and the bumps kind of go here. Time set 5,000. See how it all kind of changes? It's pretty cool, ain't it? It's pretty cool. Is this dirt? It's dirt. Oh, that looks really nice. Look at the shadows on the dirt. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, that's really, really cool. Wow. The thing is, look at how this looks. So I would probably have to turn up some. Again, this is 1.9, and I don't think it's essentially meant for that. And I kind of rigged the whole thing to get it to work. But when you look really close in the video, it's a lot of really close-up shots, and I think it's because of this. From a distance, it's a little rough to view. But man, these fence posts, they look so good, don't they? There's another thing I want to test. Oh, is this sand? Oh, wow. Look at the bump on sand. Holy cow. My frames are hurting a bit right now. So, I mean, the side looks a little strange, but the top, that's crazy. I just wonder if the sun would move fast enough for us to see the shadows moving. I think it moves too slow for us to be able to tell, which is how it works in real life. But let's go time, set, day again. Yeah, it changes the shadow. It's so cool. Oh man, that's pretty nice. Ain't that nice? Okay, let's do a quick toggle. Whoops. Toggle downfall, please. Let's see what happens when it rains. Because some of these, when they do this, they get like a bit of a shiny effect. In some of these like bump map things, but I don't see it happening here. It looks like, yeah, no shiny there. No shiny there. Well, that's very shiny, but that's not doing anything. Okay, yeah, so this might not do it, or it might do it in 1.7. I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this. I thought it was a pretty cool little thing. Yikes, we're glitching a little bit. Pretty cool little thing to mess around with. But yeah, let's get on into the real world. Let's get everything back together and get to work. Yeah, and really quick though, if you were doubting that there was any actual shadow cast from the shaders, look, it's definitely, you don't see any bump or anything now, do you? So there, that bump map thing, that's pretty cool. That works for sure. I should show this before I get too far along in things. So I had a great suggestion. How difficult this may be, I'm not sure. But somebody did post this, and I want to test and see if this actually works, or if there was some trick to what they did. Villager inside. This is peaceful world, so no zombies. Okay, so that, and then... Trapped? Interesting. Trapped. He's trapped. Oh, that's really nice. That is... He's not trapped. Oh, he ain't trapped, man. He ain't trapped. Okay. I just wanted to test that and see. He may have been if I did the pistons differently, but yeah, I don't think that's going to work. We're headed back into town. Back into town because we got to go do some stuff. And I want to start building a lot of our stuff out of nether brick. We've done a lot with the cobble lately, and we need to really start getting the nether brick in there to kind of bring that black block back in. I think it's going to be very, very necessary because we made that. I mean, that's for this area, and I think it does fit in very well, but we've kind of strayed away. The past couple episodes, we've kind of done a lot of cobblestone stuff, and so I think it'll be necessary. It'll be good to get that nether brick in. That looks so nice, doesn't it? Huge. I'm serious. This texture pack, this resource pack, has single-handedly remotivated me. Now, here's something though. There's andesite in this, and it's definitely it definitely stands out quite a bit. I still like it. I'm leaving it. But yeah, that is one case where you might not like it so much. I think it just adds enough detail and interest to keep it looking cool. So I'm not so worried about it myself, but you might be. So just a forewarning and a heads up. Okay, that's Fortune 3 pick. Very good. I need to check a couple of things here. Somebody sent me something, a message in the comment section. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Oh, did I bring it? I brought it all over there. Oh, dang it. Okay, we can deal with that later. I can just talk about it. But, hello, cows. We can talk about it over there. But, you can freaking craft diorite and andesite. We knew, I guess we knew that, but like, that's something that I totally forgot about. The way you craft, welcome to the nether. The way you craft diorite is you take cobblestone like this, and then you put quartz like this, and you get diorite. The way you craft andesite is you put cobblestone like this, I think, and diorite like this, or either diorite next to cobblestone. I think it's diorite next to cobblestone. You do that, and you have andesite. So they basically made a way for you to be able to get it in the game without having to go load in a bunch of new terrain, which is really cool. I think that was a very considerate move. Whatever one of the devs, and I think it came out around Dinnerbone time, but I believe it was Jeb that implemented it. This has been here all this time, and I never knew. Look at all this glowstone that I never knew about. Unbelievable. But yeah, it is a very considerate move by the devs to say, here's a new block. You can get it in new terrain, but don't forget, hi pig, hot in here. Don't forget, you can craft it too, so you don't have to load in a bunch of new area. Very, very considerate, because so many of us have been playing on Worlds for a very long time, and it's difficult to go load up a bunch of new terrain and go caving. Like, who wants to go caving thousands and thousands of blocks away? Well, some people do, but not old Bdubs. Who knew? I mean, this is crazy. This is like right... Okay. Okay. Where you at, fool? Sucker fool? Ooh. Okay. Ah! How we brock this off? Like this? I think this will work. Oh, those ghasts. So annoying. Aha, is this the source? Found you, source. I found it. I'm scared to get too close. It's right there. Got it. We did it, boys. But basically what I'm here to do... Shut up, guests! I'm recording a video for my friends. I am here to just grab a bunch of this stuff. Just gonna pack my inventory with it. Do not need the bone. That would have made more sense. Bone meal instead of quartz, because quartz is so hard to get. You still have to travel out to get quartz. Well, I guess in my world I do, but probably not for a lot of yours. But anyway, I'm just gonna get tons and tons of netherrack, smelt it up, get tons and tons of nether brick, because we've got some big projects coming, and the castle's gonna be all nether brick too. Not all, but majority. So it's gonna be important to have a lot of this stuff. I just dug a hole right through there, and I got a little enticed to explore in a direction I haven't really explored down here in the nether. And coming this way, a nether fortress. So we haven't really gotten a good look at what a nether fortress looks like here in the nether with this resource pack. And I think, oh, I have been out here, obviously, but I think it looks really nice. Just the all black, I think it looks really good. But it's very dangerous around here, so I ain't gonna hang around. I just thought that was interesting. Wanted to show you guys so you could see. 60 blocks of quartz. Let's see what we end up with, shall we? I think this is fortune. It is fortune, yes. Very good. I think I've checked that several times today already. Whoops. How many are we gonna get? We're gonna get a lot of levels out of this. I probably should have enchanted something first. That was a little foolish on Bdubs' part. But we can make andesite and then diorite out of this. Be very valuable. I think I have some, or no, diorite and then andesite. What did I say? But this is going to be extremely valuable for us, I think. I mean, it'd be even better if we just had tons of quartz laying around. But we doubled. We more than doubled. That's amazing. Okay, perfect. All right, I set up a little furnace station in here for smelting up a bunch of these, and I know, I need to change the brick texture, but the item texture. But let's do this thing, shall we? Let's see what we come up with here. Boom. 2 stacks of diorite. Well, I had some extra, right? And then I think if I go, you get andesite. Unbelievable. Who knew, man? Wait. We just got... How? You double it? Wait. Hold on. I think it doubled. I think diorite is more... Or andesite... Yeah, it treats it like diorite's more rare? I think... Hold on. Is that true? I think it is. Because I had like 2.5 stacks, and I got 4.5 of andesite. Huh. That's very interesting. So we're over here in the desert, just outside of the swamp area, and you can notice a little addition to the skyline. Be mature, all right? Be mature. How else do you expect somebody to build a tower? And what do you think it's gonna look like, okay? Sheesh. Oh, by the way, I'm so sorry. Last episode, I was supposed to put the resource pack in the description. It will be updated today. Sound good? Let's do it. Okay, and remind me, because I forgot. But anyway... Skyline looks very nice from over there, off in the distance. So I built a little tower over here, and I've got some thoughts, some ideas that I'd like to try out with you guys, or at least dig into and look into. So this tower, rickety, old, kind of beat up, not in the best shape, obviously. It's kind of the theme here in this area. But I've made out of the nether brick that we've collected, and... it's pretty cool looking. You know, I kind of took the same concepts that I've taken from these towers over here. It's just a little more difficult on a smaller scale because let's say this is a 3x3 tower. And you can do 3x3 a couple different ways. You can go 3x3 like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Or you can go like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, like that, with this open block on the edge. And that's what I did for this tower. That gives you 3 wide on the inside to walk around in, so that's nice. But I kind of did some other things on the outside to kind of give it like this right here. This was an additional kind of column piece that I added that almost makes it look like it's tipping or tilting, which is kind of nice. It makes it look like it might lean that way just a little bit. But when you do a 3x3 like that, that's what I was getting at. When you do a 3x3, 1, 2, 3, and we want to take that concept that we talked about before with the other towers where you knock out the side and put some cobblestone in there. If you knock this out, you have a hole. So the way I took care of that was I put stairs like that, and that gives a little bit of a notched out look on the corner. Takes away some of the stability and makes it look pretty nice. I think that's a good way to do it for a tower of that size. Hello, you're precious. I need you, my precious. Okay, so I also kind of decided right there, you can see that's not connecting because there's a stair like right here or something. And I was thinking, how do I fix that? And then I thought, don't fix it. Just let it happen. Let it be. Because check this out, man. From a distance, it kind of looks a little neat. Well, I guess I just put that pillar in there, so it takes away from it a little bit. But it still looks neat, like that, right? It just looks like the window is a little oblong shape or something. So that's cool. The roof, I implemented some andesite into the roof texture, which I think looked pretty nice as well. So overall, pretty cool. Now, if you're watching on a darker monitor, I've got a pretty bright monitor. This is why I haven't really released the resource pack yet, because I'm still undecided on this block. I like it. I especially like it on this monitor, but I imagine on a darker monitor, you might lose some of the detail. And it's important to be able to see some of the detail. Some people have messaged me, just a very, very small number of people have reached out through comments or Twitter and have said that they think it should be lighter, almost like a very dark gray. And that would definitely help add to the detail. The thing is, like, it is a light gray, or a dark gray, I'm sorry. This is a very dark gray. There isn't much true black in this. Maybe that could be considered, or that could be considered a true black, but there's not much in it. But I don't know. As time goes on, maybe we'll consider upping that. But for right now, I think it's okay. It's in a good spot. Something along these lines would be a little too bright, I think. But on the inside, sun's setting, so I'm getting nervous. But I learned my lesson from last time. On the inside, just have this tower here and a little stairway that goes up. And it took me quite some time to figure out exactly how I want this, but I think I got it. I got it where I want it. Again, you have this window that's kind of slid open or broken or whatever. And haven't really detailed up there much, but I think it's okay. I wanted to mess with it more, maybe work out more details in it, but I'm happy. I'm happy with where it stands right now, and I'm pretty comfortable with just leaving it how it is. Whoop. There we go. So yeah, built that, but there's something I wanted to try with this. This is going to be a pretty clippy episode. This will probably be our longest little segment here, because I've already got 8 clips in this episode, and usually when I've got that many, I know that it's a pretty choppy one, but I think people like them like that. But let's just say, for example, we go like this. Even like this. Okay. Let's try to bring this across like that. I'm just wondering what this could potentially look like. If it would be worthwhile to bring that over. Actually, could bring it down right. Not necessarily there, but here. Okay. What does that look like? You have to imagine an archway there. And then I'm thinking maybe like a smaller tower or even a house right there. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's too high. I'm not sure. Let's go like that. And then do I have some half slabs? I know I do. Maybe. This is very rough, okay? This is just a rough concept. It's a nice arch. Nailed it. It's a nice arch. Oh, it does look pretty good. Huh. Does look pretty good. But it would just be very plain, wouldn't it? I'm a little torn, personally, on if that's a good idea or not. I think I have to think about it for a little bit. Yeah, because that's pretty bulky for almost no reason there. And if we brought this up over here, maybe this would help our brains out a little bit with getting the concept down. Let's go check again. It's not bad. It almost looks like a little bit of a gateway, which, if anything, it might be a gateway coming into here, and it would make sense for a tower to be above a little bit of a gateway situation. Coming in like this. Yeah, I'll have to do some thinking to see if this makes sense. I do like it. I think it's nice. It's a little on the large side, but maybe we just build it. It's just tough when you're in survival. It's like, I don't want to spend an hour building something that I'm going to rip down. but maybe it's going to be worth it in this case. So I'm going to do it and come back with you, and let's take a peek and see what we think. I'm in the jungle out behind our swamp area here. I was just doing some looking around because I had an idea that required some brown wool, and I thought, oh, well, the jungle has coconut, right? Cocoa beans or whatever. This jungle doesn't have a single one. So apparently one of the early generations doesn't have that, which is really, really strange. Aha, but that's the guy that I was looking for right there. Sheep with brown wool. Fantastic. Okay, so that'll give us some brown wool. I don't think this idea is going to be any good, but I thought at least I would try it. If I can manage to get my way up there. Okay, here I go. Okay. Okay, that's not the easiest way. I don't know. I also saw these ferns, and I've been thinking about potentially using them, but I don't know if they'll be very valuable or not. We got nighttime coming very soon, so... Oh, fantastic, you beauty. I was worried it might give me one. Not a single coconut bean on those trees, which is too bad. But you can see, spawning in, our little thing that we made, and I think I have a way to make it work. I think it looks nice, and I think it can look even better with an idea behind it. And that idea I will talk to you about in a minute. But there she is. It's pretty nice, right? We'll take a close-up look at it in a second. But I need to go to sleep first. Sleep, 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 sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Listen, boys, we got to go to sleep now. We ain't got all the time in the world. Come on. The tops of some of these stumps look really flawless to me, and I was wondering, I wonder if we could do something to kind of make them look a little beat up. Ooh, that ain't so bad. That ain't so bad. Obviously, that's not bad right there. I don't think you can pop a mushroom. Yeah, that all updated, so that's not good. Yeah, I can't do that. The light level's too high. Yeah, that's not a bad look every once in a while. To do that from time to time, that could be kind of cool, right? It's not terrible. Because the tops of stumps are not always perfect unless they've just been clean cut off. But anyway, what was I going to tell you? I was going to do that, and then I was going to show you this. Okay, yes, okay, that's it. So I just kind of worked out some paths here, a little path to this one. This is basically the same concept as that one, okay? Just smaller scale. Same size and everything, just not as tall. This, I added some crenellations across the top here, and then put a little bit of a gate here. Really easy. A gate that swings open. And I've seen people do some things. Oh, is it this? Is it this? Is this what people do? Yeah, yeah. Okay, I see you, boo. I see you. Hey, that's pretty cool. That's a nice way to add detail to that gate. Some handles on there? That ain't so bad. Now, if I did it here, these would not end up connecting. Huh. But it might... Yeah, does it just totally disconnect it then? Is it not good at all? Yeah, that's not good at all. Okay. Just wanted to double check and see if that could be a viable thing to try out. And it is not. So we're okay. We're okay. We cool. This is good. Just like that with those handles on there. I love it. Why would you have a gate right here? If this is your area, why is there a gate? What is it blocking you from? This isn't for security. It's not like a huge wall. Or it's not for like wall or war security. It's for basically, let's do it like this. This will be the area with kind of the nicer buildings, the bigger buildings, and some houses here and there. But this is a little more on the upscale. Out here, and we'll probably implement another little gatehouse place over there somewhere. We'll figure it out. But We'll try to mimic this as close as possible. Out here, we'll have a lot of really small scale houses, really small scale. And this is where your farmers are and your other people that are working. We'll put some farms out here, some other things, some real hardworking people that are doing the daily jobs that kind of provide for the people inside here. But we'll have to mock up some houses that are really, really small and not even necessarily really small, but definitely show signs of being much lower class than anything in here. Mud, dirt, stuff like that can really help for the structure and making it look a little worn down, a little low class. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for us today. Nice productive episode, I think. Came through with some good stuff. Make sure check that link in the description. Make sure you're in 1.9 Minecraft, and it should work for you. All right? Love you guys to death, and we'll see you in the next episode.